Welcome to Acquisitions Inc. Series 2, Episode 5. Five. Yes.
Sponge.
Thank you.
Sorry.
But before we jump into the action, I think we need to recap.
No, we do. We need to cap again.
So which of y'all would like to recap last session?
We came to a conclusion
Nope.
without, we did not involve you in this, but we determined that you were going to do it.
We Hunger Gamed you.
Yeah, we didn't want to.
Can I?
We volunteered you as tribute.
Okay, this is my.
Listen, this actually makes me feel a lot better. So
I heard through a source, who shall remain anonymous, that there was some dick flinging going on in the last
Well,
I mean, I wouldn't. That's not the only thing that happened. Man.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
to
weird.
pull that out of the entire adventure.
Out of context.
Not unlike
Out
whole
of context.
Not
exactly.
unlike a dick.
To pull it out, as it
thing.
were.
Yeah.
yeah. And if they pull it out, then it's fair game.
Yeah.
Okay, so we woke up and we were in a tiny room essentially, and a light went off. A couple people fell asleep.
Yeah. I did fall asleep for a
Big
little bit.
sleepy
Yes.
boys. He fell asleep for a little bit, but then remembered, oh,
I can't sleep.
he said, hey, you're half elf, you can't do this. So he woke back up. Couple more lights flashed. We got hit with poison. We got hit with a bunch of stuff, but not him because he was sleeping. Eventually, he tugged on his cape, woke him up, and then he was immediately injured.
As soon as I woke up.
Yeah.
Okay.
That space was an elevator that once we got to the bottom, things were going to happen. Bobbie used the pickaxe to break through the wall, and then we were in a large, grandiose room.
They met their bloody sister. They
Oh,
met a
yes.
bloody version.
Hortensia did briefly materialize and say, hey, we don't know each other in this place. Maybe this is an incredible opportunity for, a collab.
Yeah.
Like in the manner of deviant art.
But you turned it down. You were like, no.
And then she Tarantino'd us and just drenched us in blood. Yeah.
It was pretty
It
sweet.
was rough.
Yeah.
Jeremy likes blood.
Yeah, you do.
A lot of it.
Blood.
Sorry.
So we enter into this space, and sorry, what's it called with the eyeballs?
Beholder.
And,
Oh, beholder. Yeah.
We beheld a beholder.
Alba T. Ross.
Well, yeah, it was Miss Alba T.
yes,
Ross,
Miss
which
Ross.
is how
Yeah.
obviously
I
that's
did
how
write
we
down.
think of her.
She had bows on each of her little tentacle eye deals.
She was serving.
Yes, she was looking very good. So she explains to us, well, first off, Certainty explains that we are the impossibility police. And we're trying to find all of the shards.
Right, yeah. You had a detector.
Yeah. That was just me making
Yeah.
sounds.
She wasn't having it. Like we
She was not into
we
it,
ran
no.
the entire sales program, like beginning to end,
Yeah.
and she was not. She didn't want to be part of it.
She didn't pick up on what you were putting down.
No.
Jeremy did that thing where he listens to you smiling
Yeah.
and lets you run yourself out and then is like, anyway, so she
Yeah.
continues.
She doesn't give a shit about
Yeah.
that.
So we get to the point where she explains, "Oh, we're going to start round one." All of us end up on the floor. Big force field comes up. A gelatinous cube falls down. Bobbie gets trapped in it. An ogre lands on the top of his head. Doesn't really get hurt. And we begin battle.
But
Yes.
this ogre was crazy. The point of the ogre, and of course you know this, you wicked man, because I'm sure you two demons cooked this up. But this ogre is like whacking you, and then you are flying across the room into the fucking gelatinous cube.
Yeah.
Like it was
eating us.
raw. It was
Speaking
raw.
of eating them, I did flavor the cube like cheese.
Yeah.
In the hope that Bobbie might eat his way out.
And
That
it
gave me
basically
advantage.
did
Yeah,
happen.
it did help a little bit. Yeah.
But luckily for us, so I'm sorry, I'm very excited.
Very good. Once the cube was turned to cheese, started chewing on it so we could hopefully get out. Evelyn ends up getting her way out and is trying to help Bobbie get out. But before Bobbie took more damage, used this in my stone's endurance, I believe it's called.
Yeah.
This reaction,
And
that
this
was live.
all epically radiated within the area, and we realized that what we were looking for was down over in the little corner over here. So then Omin decides to go and grab it. Meanwhile, the beholder and all of her little
Pawns.
dwarven
skeleton-
skeletons
yeah.
have come
The
alive and are
audience,
cheering.
our public.
They're very excited. Omen's trying to get this rock, and the ogre sees him, and then takes off. And we call it a double axe handle where I'm from.
Yeah. It came down.
Yes, rained down upon him with the greatest of
maneuver.
furies. Yes.
It hurt really bad, actually. 13 points.
So we ended up destroying the gelatinous cube. We destroyed the ogre, and
In an interesting way. We don't got to go into
Unique
the specifics.
way, yeah.
well, you know what? I feel like
Erotically charged.
I was gonna go, but you know what? It is very important to the story.
I
You
think,
are right.
yeah, it's core to the narrative.
So in order to get the ogre to kind of unfocus a little
Reconsider his life choices.
bit, Certainty starts to taunt him about how small one of the pieces of his body
Oh
is.
no.
Which is hurtful. And I want
I was in two failed death saves deep
Yeah.
Oh.
because of this
Okay.
fucking ogre.
Yeah.
So you were over it.
Yeah,
She was
who
done.
nat 20'd me and
Into
yeah,
the
into
cube.
the cube, which immediately made me take another death. It was bad.
Which is very rude, honestly.
and
He didn't care though.
I trained the mental thread back, and really it was because you started asking about the ogre's loincloth and why does he cover up?
Well, I was just curious. I feel like it's important information.
Yeah, but that piggybacked into me being like, yeah, is your thingy small?
And then the ogre looked at you. He pelted up his lip.
No, he looked at
was
looked at
looking there?
Omin.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And
So
I
you
obviously,
thought he
You
just
saw
got the
it.
shadow of it.
No,
I thought
Yeah.
it was collateral.
yeah. But you should understand that from a visual perspective, obviously the camera was really focused on Omin. Obviously, did a dark shadow creep across his face, a shadow of prodigious length
Yeah.
Oh God.
and enthusiasm. Yes,
It was there.
but anyway, but then something really weird happened.
Bobbie decided to attack that part of his body because
dear God.
if you're going to show your weak spot, we're going to hit it.
Yeah, like a giant enemy crab situation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it ended up falling off of his body.
Yep.
And
He
then
is undead.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was barely hanging on anyway, probably.
Yeah, and it was
goodness.
dangling.
Yeah.
So he really had no use for it anymore.
No,
Yeah.
no.
But Jim found a use for it.
Did yes,
Actually,
a grim use.
magically picked it up and threw it into his face
Like a bullet.
for a lot of
Okay,
damage.
that,
catapult
everything is
spell.
making sense now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then as it hit the ogre in the face and it retreated, it would then exploded in front of him.
Oh,
Yeah.
dear God.
And
Yeah.
It burst,
a little bit of a
If you will.
tear.
if you will, yeah.
Okay.
And that is when Evelyn flung into action and choked him to death. And that
With
is
my
how-
battle
Axe handle.
Oh,
it was
With my feet on
Yeah,
his
like-
shoulders.
It was
from
Nice.
behind.
grisly. And then when the
crazy.
first round didn't do it, then she's like, okay, well.
Yeah,
I
you
guess
had to
I'll
like keep pulling.
continue to- It was a
was
dark
okay.
turn. It was a dark turn for Evelyn.
I see it as honestly an act of light to send this undead creature to a better
honestly,
place.
you're probably doing him a favor.
He was really suffering.
He's thoroughly.
But you got the fragment.
yeah of
Yeah.
the
Yeah, of the.
And we got to
yes.
go to the yum yum
As
room.
we
Yes.
finished round one, that's
Yum
when
Yum room.
Miss Ross came down and she was like, oh, okay, yum yum room, round two, let's go. And then Certainty, you had the bag, gave it to Omin. Omin shuffled the bag out while faking a bad back injury.
Yeah. Oh, I was like, oh, I'm very old, which that part is not. But anyway, we get the stone out of there. We take advantage of the yum yum room. Arrest. The issue, of course, is that the yum yum room is not for us. It's actually for her. to
There was a
eat.
feast. I guess maybe she was fattening us up before she
That's
was
what
gonna
it
eat
is.
you.
That's just
Hansel
her
and Gretel
thing,
style.
and
Yeah.
it's weird, but it's like her thing.
But she was also
Yeah.
using her hands that she had grown out of her back, more of the impossible
Yeah,
things
her
happening.
eye tentacles had hands.
No,
That's
and so
messed up.
impossibility, I would say that episode 4 is when the impossibility aspect really started to
Yeah.
Ramp up.
cling to events. And so my suspicion is that that's probably not done happening.
But this time we're not lying. We really did have a long rest.
We did.
For reals.
Yeah, we rested
Okay.
in.
Yeah, we didn't make this part.
We almost died resting.
Exactly.
We did. We
We had to make a saving throw that I used my inspiration on. So my inspiration is gone.
Okay.
But thankfully made it so that we caught her trying to eat Omin. She had one foot in each hand and was like, yum, yum. It was horrifying.
It was a scary
horrifying.
picture.
It was
Yeah, the
yum.
voice was
she was
weird.
saying yum, yum. Jeremy scared the fucking shit out of me. And
was
he's like,
weird.
with her eye stalk tentacles and a big mouth and just, I was like, oh my God.
yes.
What in the La Llorona is this? It's just eating,
And that's what I said.
eating people while they're sleeping. It was
Really,
really.
at least wake them up
Jim
first.
saw it too. We both
We
saw
were
it.
awake, yeah,
It
and
was
then you
horrible.
touched a chunk and we ducked out.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Chunk touchers.
She's freaky.
Chunk touchers.
Chunk touchers Inc.
Yeah.
She was freaky.
Touchers too.
This time it's chunk.
They're chunking. All right.
Oh
With
shit.
luck, you'll never
Any-
see her again.
Yeah, I suspect we're going to be seeing all of these creatures again.
And she has a
We're gonna see her
sister.
sister. We're gonna see her
And
sister,
she has a
definitely.
sister.
We were supposed to face her sister. We were going to skip round 2, go to round 3 against her
I have
sister,
a
but then she
theory.
wanted to eat him. And
I have a crazy theory. What
just a
if
theory.
that place was coming apart with impossibility?
Mm-hmm.
What if her sister was the half decapitated beholder that Perkins threw at us?
That
Oh
would be
yeah,
fine.
just half of it just flops down in the middle of the arena.
Because that place was riddled with impossibility, and
This is true.
it could just it could be that we kind of technically stepped on her sister's head. I don't know.
Oh, this is Wicked style.
It's all connected.
Nah, it could be.
You killed my sister.
Yeah.
And took her shoes, and I'm the bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
We did.
Her sister could also be Kelly Clarkson.
Oh shit.
Well, new album actually.
If we're talking about impossibilities,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That seems likely, honestly.
Yeah.
Kelly.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, oh, my hazel eyes. Ah.
For a moment like this.
There's a lot of eyes. Right?
all of them are.
Yeah. Behind these 12 hazel eyes.
We all cry at once, or like
Yeah,
one cries
yeah.
and the other one's happy.
It makes sense if you see the video.
So that's a recap.
Yeah.
Wow. Yes. Okay. So I'll describe the scene as it appears here, but I just want to confirm you still have the pick. You already mentioned that.
Yes.
Yes, and he did not speak in the last area we were in.
He paused for
How
a
it
long time.
Seems impossible.
Yeah, I spoke to him, and then he was just quiet.
Okay.
Yeah. And it hurt.
Oh, we'll see what happens
Yeah.
if he speaks this
Bobby
time.
had an existential crisis over it. He said, "What's wrong with you?" Yeah.
And at this point, the crystalline effect on you guys ends.
It's been pretty
And
cool.
you are back to flesh.
Okay.
It's very helpful.
Now, how about the Morden flames on the weapons?
Those are still on.
Okay, I'm loving
Okay.
it. Because that's actually,
Yes.
that's probably how we won
That's a
some of those fights.
Yeah,
because-
those D6s added up.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we have to go to the bathroom again, is what you're saying.
No. You can hold it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good. Maybe we're dehydrated.
There are actually no
Yeah.
bathrooms in this
We
entire
haven't been eating.
complex.
Yeah.
Oh wow, no bathroom.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
it's a horror
fun.
game.
It's a horror game.
Just
Exactly.
gotta camel it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of dirty corners.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah.
Love a dirty corner.
They look shadowed.
I'm glad that we
Remember when
discussed
somebody
this.
pooped at PAX?
What?
I'm sorry?
Somebody pooped at PAX?
Just like
You remember that? We went into, there was like a room where there was going to be a panel, and there was like those little stages, and someone had just pooped on the stage.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
Was it a person?
What a legend.
It was a
I
person's
mean,
poop.
this is our guess.
No. I mean, I'm
Could've been
I'm not
Kelly-
a doctor or a scientist.
It could have been Kelly
but
Clarkson.
it could have been Kelly Clarkson's poop. We don't know.
It
I'm
probably
sorry.
was. Honestly, it's probably a 90% chance.
It was a long time ago. I don't think people poop at PAX anymore. If you're going to PAX, you can have a great time.
not since you started selling the PAX diapers.
Right, yeah.
But if you're going to PAX for the poop, it's not the show.
It's not.
You have
No.
bathrooms now. People,
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
you know.
You appear in what looks like a workshop, or maybe even you would go as far as to say a sweatshop, because there are these tables in the center of the room with these sort of iron sewing machines built into them, and some of them there's like strips of fabric that are still sort of piled up or attached to the sewing machines. There are also stacks of red garments.
Red garments.
Yes.
I want to snatch one and just like hold it up. Like what are they trying to evoke with this?
It looks like a priestly vestment.
Oh,
But all the iconography and whatnot suggests a vestment of an infernal cult.
I can read infernal.
can you really?
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it looks like that this location is where they are fashioning holy vestments to devil worshippers.
Or
I guess they got to be
unbelievers.
made somewhere. I mean, just,
Yeah,
They won't
exactly.
just come out of
And
thin
it-
air.
and it-
Asmodeus's symbol, the three triangle symbol,
well
is worked
represented.
into the
Yeah, and I was
design.
gonna say, and also it's like, I mean, it makes sense that the working conditions are the way that they are in this hell sweatshop.
Yeah.
Right.
And there are like shackles
Oh boy.
attached to the legs of the benches, but there's currently nobody shackled here.
Can I just like start severing the shackles from the benches?
Just start pulling them off like
Just trying to
Like
pry them
chop
up.
I'll set the benches on fire actually.
Jim would like to investigate, like, are they well made? are they tasteful? Like,
The
Yes.
raiment.
yeah, are
Yes.
these nice costumes?
Yes, they are.
Is it time to
Yes.
upgrade?
I'd like to take one.
Okay. You also notice that on pegs on the wall, there are more of these garments that are finished, as well as golden devil masks.
Okay, everybody.
Here are these masks.
I absolutely put it on.
100%.
And gold, well, can I check to see if there's any kind of magic on the golden mask before
check,
I
good
put it on my face?
Okay. And before you go too far, there are a couple other things in this room worth mentioning. One, there is a brewery still, a dwarven-made still over in the corner of the room, with little sort of cups on chains dangling from it, so you can
Oh, so,
basically,
yeah. So you can't be taking.
Yeah.
these
you can't
cups.
walk
Yeah.
away with the cups.
Yeah.
We had a great time last time. We just drank the first stuff
Yes.
we
Drink
found.
whatever you find. That's my
Yes.
philosophy.
That's rule one.
Yeah.
And on this table, there are some tools and whatnot, but you also see what appear to be a small collection of child's building blocks, 6-sided building blocks with infernal symbols written upon them. The blocks are made of iron. And as you're sort of exploring the room, the blocks tumble off the table on their own and spill onto the floor.
I'm gonna check this out.
Yeah. You know infernal. I mean,
Yeah.
let's see what the faces say, I guess.
Yeah, do the blocks tumble down and spell anything?
No, they sort of scatter kind of far and wide onto the floor. You can still see them all. There are 6 of them. You can see that they're made of black iron and they've got red letters, 1 letter per face. And they are letters of the alphabet, but in infernal.
Okay.
Drink your Ovaltine.
Exactly. Okay.
And as you cast
Oh
your
yeah, I want to check
spell,
out this mask.
and you sort of look around, you can sort of scan the room. The masks do not appear to be magic.
I have to roll. Okay. Great.
The robes do not appear to be magic.
Okay.
The still is magic, and the blocks are magic.
Okay. I mean,
Well,
reading is.
We had a long rest, so I can do this now. Once per long rest, I can cast Identify for free. So I'm
Sick.
going to cast Identify on these blocks since they've
right.
moved of their own volition and now I'm worried.
Okay.
You don't like it.
While she's casting that spell, because it takes a minute, does anybody else want to? You're
Yeah.
breaking the shackles with your fiery axe.
I'm fully dressed now. I got the mask on, robes on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
You
doing
are
much
bedecked.
Yeah.
I'm doing much the same thing.
Okay.
I mean,
both
I feel
both
like,
of you look really good now, side by side. You're
I
kind
feel
of-
like eventually we're all gonna have the robes.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be safe.
We're gonna want them. I say this like while pouring through my notes and writing.
Yeah.
I toss it over my shoulder. We're gonna need them.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're definitely gonna need them.
In this workplace.
Yeah.
Bobby was skeptical about the robes, but then he sees how they look, and they look
Oh no.
good.
Oh no.
Yeah.
They look right.
And now I'm making
Yeah,
my
you like
way
the
over
cut
to
of their
Bob.
jib. Yeah. And the masks, each one depicts kind of a unique devil's visage and in different expressions. So you can choose your expression.
Ooh, what expressions are available to us?
Pretty much all of them. So I'll let you decide.
I'm gonna go with
what your
hungry.
Hungry.
I'd go with perplexed.
Perplexed.
I go with fuckboy.
One of the faces.
You know?
With a little lip.
Yeah, that's the one I want.
I'll take the laughing.
Okay.
I'll go with friendly.
Okay. Just a kind of a happy, gentle smile.
But the devil
Yeah.
version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Excellent. So there's a whack, whack, whack with the sound of the shackles being mercilessly beaten. And then the Identify spell reveals that these blocks, when used to spell out a specific word, will summon something. It's a conjuration magic effect.
Pretty cool set of blocks.
Something.
Yeah. What a reward.
Spell
for the
it
youth.
out. Yeah.
There's 6 letters available for each block.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can only
6 blocks, each with a letter on each side.
It's a
I
lot.
spell out Asmodeus.
What?
Well, there's only 6 blocks.
Oh, there's only 6 blocks. Okay,
So
never
you don't
mind.
get very
Correspond with
far.
That's not
letters?
that many blocks.
Yeah.
I spell it as mode.
Yeah.
Asmode.
Nicknames.
Asmode.
6 blocks.
I'm really glad that you were not able to do that.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah,
huge
but
plus.
you see she's playing with the blocks and she's sort of putting them side by side and, stringing out things and making up different 6-letter words
Yeah.
and whatnot.
Can
I'm
you
gonna watch
write out,
it. Yeah, exactly.
you write out health?
But that's not gonna summon anything.
Could summon health. You never know.
We're healthy. We just had a long rest.
But we're not going to always be like this.
That's right.
Well, I don't think that's how it works.
All
It's
right.
Go ahead and make an
Spitball.
wisdom insight check.
I mean, it's a good theory, but also it's not.
You just test it. I mean, you know what I mean? We're explorers in a way.
Bobby goes and sits down.
Oh,
That
that's
not
that's
one.
the,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah.
Can I walk over to this drink thing?
Yes.
Are there spigots on it?
Yes.
Without putting a cup under it, I just want to see what comes out.
Yeah.
It looks like it looks and smells like burgundy wine.
I put a cup under it.
All right.
It's time.
Yeah.
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 Bottoms up.
Bottoms up.
Jim's got a thirst.
All right.
can't wait.
It's not like
When you
eating
throw
away
it-
at the floor, is it? Like where am I noticing like a smoke
There's
coming
deep
up?
holes below the spigots.
Xenomorph blood just
Yeah.
going through several floors.
Multiple layers.
Yeah.
So you feel poisoned.
Uh-oh.
Why would they be poisoning these people?
But also, I
I
mean,
mean,
it's,
alcohol is poison, technically.
Yeah.
Right.
And
think about that. Think about that.
yeah, you do feel like something kind of is rippling around inside of your body
Oh, no.
now. And you can all see as you look at Jim that there's like this waver in Jim, like almost like a heat distortion sort of warps his body.
It's hot in here, guys.
Yeah,
It's getting hot in here.
Yeah.
yeah.
Does he feel warm? Like if I
You
put
take
my
off all your
hands up?
clothes.
Remix
Yeah.
is stuck in
He does feel a bit warm. Yeah.
You're burning up.
Yeah,
You feel okay?
I kind of loosened the robes
robe up
a little
top.
bit.
Getting sweaty?
A little tough.
Yeah, just push the hair out of my face.
All right. Yeah, there's
It's still,
great discomfort.
it's still working down there.
Yeah, it's still working.
Okay.
What are you feeling?
I feel okay. I'm trying to play it off like I wouldn't drink that. I mean, I'm sure it's fine, but I wouldn't drink it
Ever.
And then
again.
his stomach just sort of bulges out.
Oh no! I'm trying to push it back.
And you see, like, as he's just like pushing back on the fabric that he's wearing, trying to keep this thing out, and it's sort of bulging out in different places.
It comes out on the other side.
It basically balloons out the side instead. So he pushes it back in the side, and it balloons out on the other side.
Can I put my hands on his bulging belly wherever it's bulging out and lay on hands for 5 HP to neutralize a poison?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh.
When you do that, the bulge subsides, and you are fine.
Oh, thank Jesus.
We all get tummy
It
aches.
was really good wine too.
Oh, good. I just burp.
I don't
And
know if
thank
that's
you.
100% true. I mean, I feel like there is some aspects of the wine that are not really good.
I mean, was it so good that I kind of like am looking at the tab?
no,
like,
No,
It's like you did it again, right?
Yeah?
no.
oh, all right. Well,
Yeah, you
I can only do that so many times.
okay.
You like look over and you see the little cups kind of
Yeah,
swinging.
it's just swinging.
You're like,
No.
Maybe
all right.
later.
Maybe later. I'm gonna remember that this is here.
Right before we leave.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm like New York Times crosswording it. Was it a good 6-letter word?
What about potion? We can't do health. Potion 6 letters?
well,
good.
we want to test it with regular nouns before we start testing it with names.
Do like cat. Just like see
What
if you
about
can make a
angel?
cat.
Angel.
Zzz.
I guess.
Z.
Ooh,
Multiple.
multiples.
Yeah. No, you might be able to spell something less than 6
Spell
letters
butts.
as well.
Is that how it works? Do I have to use all 6 letters?
See, we don't know.
We have no
It could-
idea.
It could be, right? It's a pretty devilish number.
Because then a block feels left out.
Make cat. Just say cat.
Okay.
Yeah,
See
but
if we
like
get a
with,
cat.
with like 4 T's.
Okay. Yeah. Cat.
You put them together, nothing happens.
Kitten.
Might have to use all.
Yeah, there we go.
Nothing happens.
That's a small cat.
Well, then didn't make a kitten.
These are some pretty shitty blocks. I don't know.
I don't know. What's
Jim has lost interest. It didn't work.
It's broken.
yeah. Give up. He kicks the blocks.
Dragon?
Open it's like, why do you?
I like dragons.
Angels, dragons.
Do you like all dragons?
Probably.
Maybe it can't summon like living things.
Yeah, or just regular stuff. Maybe it's designed to summon specific things from hell. Maybe it's like it's a DoorDash type thing, but like
Has to come from
Evil.
hell.
Can I
Yeah.
investigate the blocks to see where the wear on them is? To see how they may potentially fit together
what an
frictionally?
investment! That Mandragore investment paying off.
I will let you make a wisdom perception check.
Oh god,
blocks.
my rolls have
we
been
go.
very bad today.
Here we go. Hot
No,
hand.
no. This the one is gone.
Oh,
Okay.
13 plus 3, 16.
Okay. Yeah, you do see some wear where the blocks have sort of been rubbed up against
opposite
each
side.
other.
Here we go.
Yeah, exactly. And when you start combining them in the way that you start playing with combinations that puts the wear and tear sides together and sort of matches scratch marks and things like that, matching, the pieces. An S and an S when you bring them together, almost sort of magnetize, and they hold together.
Oh, it could be a specific thing.
Yeah, I think it is a specific
And then you start to
thing.
play around it a bit more, and you're able to attach an E in front of the double S.
Oh, in front.
S.
And then you are able to attach a U at the end, so ESSU. And you got 2 more blocks, and you're playing with those.
Yeah.
And you find an N that you attach to the front, and a third S that attaches to the end.
Ness?
ESSUS. And the weird thing is when you bring that word together, that's what it says on the top. On the back side, the letters spell SUMMON.
Summon.
And on the front side, it's KEMADA. Kamada.
That doesn't sound good.
And when the blocks are all brought together, the smoke issues from the blocks, rises up, and then just sort of coalesces into a smoldering ball of smoke on the floor that hardens into a black egg.
How big is this egg?
It's about 4 feet across.
That's a lot of egg.
How tall is this egg?
It's about yay high.
Whoa. I listened to it.
This is a really cool toy.
There is
Yeah.
something inside of it.
There's something
moving
inside of
around.
it. Moving around.
Moving
A
around.
little crack.
But whatever comes out and sees it first, it'll think it's its mommy. So this will all just be its mommy.
Yeah, I feel like they trust their children a lot more.
Yeah, we'll just be like, push, little guy. Sorry,
line up in
I've
front
been
of it.
making Jurassic Park references. Push.
No, you got it. No, I'm telling you, be
He
right
left
there.
us. He left us.
Be right there.
Yeah.
When it
I'm
peeks
gonna
out,
cast friends on myself, and then
mega charisma.
with my fuckboy gold mask.
Yeah, you have it on.
yeah.
Yeah, we all have them on, right?
We're all parents.
We're all
Okay.
parents. I get everyone around me. Like a pose, like a family
then
photo.
Won't they think anyone with a mask like this
Yeah,
is
this
their
is what we
mom?
hate.
Ooh.
I feel like we should let them see our real faces.
D-man.
Oh shit. Okay. Good idea.
Demask.
Let me look at you with my own
Everybody
eyes.
pose.
There we go.
Jim,
Yeah,
make
really.
a good face.
Yeah, okay, I'll take the mask off and smile.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Jim's like, I don't want to have kids.
I've thought about
It's
it.
not good for my lifestyle. Jim takes a step back.
Okay, that's fair.
You guys do
You
it.
guys handle
Yeah.
this. I'm not
All
ready
right.
for the responsibility.
That's fair.
As the egg cracks and opens, the pieces of the egg dissolve back into smoke, and rising up from the floor is a tall, red-skinned, diabolical creature
Take another couple steps back.
Yeah.
whose great wings unfold.
Oh.
Dragon.
And you remember seeing among your many future visions the image of a fiend rising up. As he rises to his full height, he sort of strikes a pose and then unfolds.
What the fuck is happening right now? What the
Strikes
fuck
a
is?
pose.
Oh my god!
What? We are in
Always
it.
sock puppet.
We are
Yes.
in it.
Oh, okay. Now it's officially impossible.
It is impossible.
Yes. So he's standing there with this happy mask on, just looking down at you, his wings sort of folded up behind him, his just very sort of still, almost like a statue. And then he says, or rather, he says nothing. The sock puppet says, "Hi, mates."
Oh boy.
Hello.
See this? I know that
Hi.
this is hell because we're watching a one-man show.
Yeah.
Thank you for summoning me.
Oh wow. This is, you need to incorporate this in your show.
Kamada.
Oh, Lord Kamada. Woo.
Nice to meet
Yes, nice to meet you.
No, this,
Lord Kamada, do you know how to do close-up magic?
Could use somebody like you in my show.
honestly, yeah. Think about a collab.
Yeah. Drink a glass of water.
How can I be of service?
Where's the sound coming from? Because he has no face, so he has no
It's coming
mouth.
from the sock puppet.
Oh.
This is true. As
Real
far as
magic.
we know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Impossible.
Jim is astonished.
Yeah.
Do you know your way
You
around
step
this
forward?
place?
Yeah.
This is a workshop.
What do
This
they
is
make
where
here?
they're making arcane symbols and masks and robes and things.
Yeah.
So, where were you before you were here?
Hey, there are no dwarves here. What happened to the dwarves?
We don't know.
They're on break.
Yeah, we showed up.
We just
like
got
you.
here.
Just punched in.
We're here to find that out.
All right then.
First day. So, go easy.
You ain't don't got nothing to worry about with me, mate.
Are you in charge here?
No, dude, hold on.
No, I am what you call a vassal. A vassal of the Dark Lord.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Well, this is the main thing. I'm getting cool. So not a boss, but definitely like I'm getting cool boss energy.
Yeah.
I'm getting a, this is who Asmodeus has tasked with the wonderful job of distracting his
You're
pain.
Omin Dran.
Oh,
Is
you
that,
know him?
I say is that
I recognize that voice.
I hope that's not going to be a problem.
Nice.
No.
Okay, perfect.
How do you two know each other?
Yeah, how do
you know
how
each
do you
other?
know each
High
other?
How do you
school.
know each other?
You went to an infernal high school?
Yeah, for bad boys. Does that do anything to you?
I'm a vassal of the Dark Lord. So is he. We're on the same team.
Oh,
You must be mistaken. This is Omin Dran. He's a cleric of Timora.
What the fuck?
oh, that's
You
so
are literally in league with the
interesting.
devil?
That's so differently different.
News.
I think I hear my mom. And I'm gonna head over to this other room.
Okay.
Right here.
Do you need help?
No, I'm
Right.
okay, I'm good. Thanks. Who is it?
Did I say
Kamada?
something wrong?
Well, it's just that none of us knew that he was a vassal of the devil. So that was new info for everybody here. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Oh, nods.
I think it's great.
Fantastic.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm pro vassal.
Did you know about this high school certainty?
No, I had suspicions.
Oh.
But I could say they've just been confirmed.
I assumed he was sent here to take over running the place.
What?
Oh!
This is
Wow.
Oh!
So what's going on down
That's
here?
fun. That's
These are very different
that's
than I thought
really
they were.
fun.
This is a workshop, mate. This is where they fashion all sorts of evil things.
Oh,
By
I-
evil, I mean good things.
Right. Yeah.
I
obviously.
also
for the
love
best.
evil good things.
Yeah, there's a forge, and there's a gumball machine, and there's a cheese factory.
Wow,
there any-
a cheese factory.
Are there any weird chunks of obsidian?
Infernal cheese? This is gonna be amazing.
I'm very interested in what you're saying.
Chunks of obsidian.
Yeah.
Just if you've seen any out of curiosity.
Oh, I know what obsidian is, mate. I haven't
didn't
seen
say
any
you
chunks
did.
of obsidian,
Okay.
but I haven't been summoned in a while.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you like being summoned?
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Gets me out of the depths of hell.
Oh yeah.
Do you
wanna
mind if we
hang out
poke
with us?
around?
Yeah, you can just
Not at
come.
all.
You can just come. Keep Bobbie entertained while we
Yeah.
walk
Right,
around.
If you wouldn't mind showing me where the cheese is.
Oh, it's right through that door, mate.
You should not eat that cheese.
You're in this room.
Yeah, I am.
So you see two burning flames
might.
here lighting this room.
Yeah, and
Staircases leading up to a sort of armor-covered bull.
Yeah.
And it appears to be a live
Living,
bull because
yeah,
it's
yeah.
kind of stamping its hooves impatiently. But it doesn't look like it can go anywhere fast because there are a whole bunch of hoses attached to its udders that are
So they're making
connected.
this is hell milk, and they're making a dark cheese.
Oh
It's
my
gonna
god.
be so good.
And it's connected to this giant spherical vat.
Oh, so it's already the curds are already beginning to
A
form in there.
bowl? Wait.
They're just churning.
Yeah.
So not a cow.
Impossibility.
A bowl with udders?
Yeah.
Impossible.
Impossible.
Okay. All right. Okay.
You also see a pair of doors with some sort of arcane inscriptions in the ironwork.
Yeah.
They appear to be closed, possibly locked, but there's another open door leading to another antechamber on the other side.
Okay, absolutely. And I'm just gonna keep going. I'm just gonna continue
I'm
to
gonna
walk
hasten my clip and
far away.
catch up with him.
All right.
I'll follow too. I need to have understanding. Come on, friend. What was his name? What's your
Kamada.
name? Kamada. Come on,
Kamada.
come on,
Lord,
Kamada.
Lord Kamada.
Yeah, Lord.
Lord
Kamada.
Kamada.
Lord
Come on,
Kamada.
You didn't go to 4 years of Lord school to become
Right.
Kamada.
Yeah.
I'm inspecting this cheese situation.
Yeah, it just lift the lid.
Yeah, just smelling,
Lift the lid.
touching.
Rich
So-
steam.
There are these panels that orbit the upper hemisphere that looks like they sort of can be unhinged and lowered down so you can see inside. And then there's a control lever to basically activate the churn.
Yeah, and then as I'm walking into the other room, I just cast my eye over my shoulder and I say, "That's not milk. Just okay."
Well, what could it be then?
It's
Yeah, but the machine is quiet right now. It's been shut off.
thank God.
But what could be more impossible than delicious cheese found down here, right?
Yeah, bull cheese? I've
Bull
never heard that
cheese?
I want you to think hard. Okay, I want you to think harder.
Have you ever milked a bull?
That would be impossible.
No, there's stuff that comes out. It just ain't milk.
But there's udders, plural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That could. I'm not having this
volume
conversation
alone.
again. It could,
I say, I'm gonna go into the other room and then I'm gonna come back out and just sort of like put my hand on the edge of it. And I'm gonna say, I just want you to think really hard about it. I want you to think harder about this than you have in a long time. Okay? I want you to really consider it. I want you to think about the whole thing.
So that we won't think about you being a vassal of
Yeah,
the
how about
devil?
that?
I don't know why people keep bringing this up.
Well, you
And
haven't given us really an answer yet. I'm really interested.
I'm really tired and I gotta take a nap real quick. And then when I'm done, obviously we'll discuss it at length.
We just took a rest.
I'm gonna go and close the door.
All right, so you see in this room there is some sort of bowl-shaped basin with these weird flanges sort of coming up over top of it, almost snake-like.
Love a good flange.
Yes, and there is a small hole in the front
Really? Another coin slot?
of the like it looks like a coin slot, but it's not quite the same. It's round.
It wants something else.
Yes, it wants something else.
A marble, perhaps.
Perhaps. And this appears to be, there's some storage crates and things, and some other sort of miscellaneous stuff, lots more tools. There are also shackles on the walls. I guess they keep the prisoners here shackled to the wall when they're not like stitching stuff.
Yeah.
You can also see on the table across the way, that work table is covered with a bunch of finished and half-made holy symbols of Asmodeus
Okay.
on black iron chains.
Oh, to wear?
To where?
Oh,
They're just like
symbols.
necklaces.
On a
Necklaces.
chain.
Yeah, like a
Like
necklace,
a
yeah.
holy symbol.
Exactly.
I'm not interested in following Omin right now.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go up and kind of push this door open.
Okay, those doors appear to be locked.
Or I'll push. Okay.
Certainty, can you read those?
read
There's
what?
some arcane inscriptions on the door.
I don't know. Can I?
If they're infernal, maybe.
When you look at them, you get the sense that this door is magically locked. That these sigils are part of a magical lock.
Can I check that shit out?
Yeah. Magical
Arcana?
lock means magical key.
Magic.
5 on the dice plus 5 is only 10.
Okay. Your best guess is this like the equivalent of an arcane lock spell, and that a spell such as knock might open it.
Might crack the case.
Yeah.
That'd be cool if I had that.
Some do.
Could
All right.
the
Omin,
Yeah.
I need you to make a perception check to see if you notice anything else in this storage room.
Yeah, I am definitely known for that. 15. 11 on
15.
this.
Okay, that's very good. As you've sort of closed the door and retreated to this room and you take a couple deep breaths, you sense, the hair on the back of your neck goes up and you sense that you're not alone in this room. So you're not surprised when this mass of crates and whatnot actually transforms into a creature.
A mimic.
Yes.
Creature.
Yes. It
But
looks
worse?
Like, it looks like the mimic was imitating not only the crates, but like the barrel, the pieces of armor inside
so
the
this
crates.
This mimic has been to like mimic
Yes.
schools. They've taken a correspondence.
Exactly.
Juilliard.
Yes, exactly.
So it's imitating a bunch of stuff at once, and I need you to make a initiative roll.
Oh, jeez.
That's a
What's the
really
party?
cool mini.
13 minus 1 is 12.
12. And the mimic. Okay. So first of all, it will use its surprise action.
But I thought I wasn't surprised.
Oh, that's right. You're not surprised. So go ahead. You actually go before it.
Ho ho!
It has sprouted pseudopods and is threatening you.
I'm going to say, obviously we appreciate the interest, but we are not currently hiring. And I'm going to bring them all down
Okay.
on this thing. And of course, It's very hot, as we've described in the
Oh,
past.
they're still hot? Nice.
So the rest of you, there's actually a barred window in the door. You
yeah?
just sort of hear this woof sound and then this explosion of embers.
All right, this is a 16 on dice plus 4 for 20.
That is a hit.
All right. Well, and you suggested previously that these hammers remain hot, and so
Yes.
I'm gonna show them what I got. There's a 1 plus 4 is 5, plus 3 is 8, plus 2 is 10.
Nice. Yes. So you wallop it, and then your hammer sticks to it.
Fuck. I basically I hit it and I'm like, ha ha, and then it moves slightly and it's like, wow, it's just out of the hand.
You can either retain your grip on the weapon or not. That's up to you. But the business end of it is now stuck and kind of half sunk in this sticky mimic.
Is it still burning it then?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, now, okay, so but what you're saying is that I can't hit it again
Right.
with my attack.
Correct.
I'm gonna summon a spiritual weapon,
All right.
and
Now that is a full action, though, isn't it? For you?
no, actually, no, the spiritual weapon, I wasn't wrong. It's a bonus action.
Great.
So I hit it. It
Yep.
gets stuck. It gets pulled away, and then
Yep.
I just like snap my fingers and summon another one
Cool.
off to
done.
the side.
Smashy, smashy.
Yeah. And so when I cast the spell, I can make a melee attack against a creature within 5 feet. So I can basically start right away. I can
Yeah.
start attacking
Have at
today.
it.
So we will do exactly that. Now it's a magical spell attack, which means it is here. It's never been easier, obviously, with D&D Beyond. But because it's a spell, it actually has a different
Yes. No
hit
saving
DC.
throw.
So here we go. 18
Hit.
plus 5 is 23. 1d8 plus 2. And I assume that this magical weapon that I just summoned is also heated by the fires of that Moradin forge.
No.
Yeah. I had to try.
Good roll.
It was a 1. Which is what I get for lying to everyone for years. 1, let's see, so 1 plus 2 is 3.
Okay, and by the way, your spectral weapon does not stick to the...
I'm so glad to hear that.
All
I just have
right.
to keep summoning them.
It is going to amble over to you. It will extrude sticky pseudopods
What?
and use them
Pods?
to basically hold the door shut.
Yeah, this is what I thought was happening. I love this.
Can we, while this is happening, just run over on the other side and just walk through the bars?
You can.
Yes.
You can. It's
Yes, they can.
pay-per-view.
All right, then with it will
Get in.
launch itself at you and try to take a bite out of you.
Chomp.
It rolled a 19.
That is amazing. It was a
Amazing,
great
yes.
job.
All right.
Everyone's very impressed.
It does 4 piercing damage plus 2 acid damage for a total of 6.
All right.
Jeez.
But luckily, I'm topped back up.
All right,
so it's
everyone
mostly
else
okay.
can roll initiative.
Okay.
Okay.
I would say on your next turn it takes 1d6 fire damage
I
because
would
your
say
weapon is
the
still
same
stuck
thing.
in
In
it.
fact, honestly, it takes 1d6 fire damage on its turn, maybe.
Well, if it was its
I got
turn, it should have
a
taken
9
it
on the
now.
dice, plus 2 is 11.
And Evelyn
16, 15 plus 1.
and Bobbie
9 plus 1 for 10.
10 and Certainty.
8 plus 2 for 10.
All right. In that case, Evelyn.
Omin, do you want help?
You good?
It's like the pseudopods are here, and it's like I'm being attacked and like slammed bodily against the door. and I say, with what?
The situation you seem to be in? I mean, I don't want to assume.
You're in a tight spot.
I've assumed a lot of things about you, and I'm just not sure now which ones I should keep assuming.
Evelyn, I'm gonna be honest with you. I wouldn't turn down. I wouldn't turn down some help.
The door is stuck closed, right?
You try it, yeah, and it's gummed shut.
Pseudopods.
I'll attack the door with my fiery battle axe.
Okay.
That ain't gonna hurt. Yeah.
I roll 17 plus 6, so 23 to hit the door.
You hit the door.
Great.
The door's fucked.
It gets 6 plus 4 is 10 base damage plus 2 fire damage.
12. Okay, the door is still intact.
I'll hit
I know
it again.
somebody
Yeah, that's the pickaxe.
I know
would
somebody
probably
with
make quick
an
work.
adamantine pick. I'm just saying.
Through with the
It's
pick.
chippy.
Also, did the mimic take fire damage from the axe being stuck in it on its
yet.
turn?
It's gonna
would
be
take
on
it
my
next
turn, I bet. Right? This is my weapon.
I just really wanted to take that fire damage really bad.
It's gonna happen.
I really want that.
you can feel good about
14
it.
plus 6 is 20 to hit.
Hit.
So that will do 3 plus 4 is 7 plus, that's a cock die, plus 2 fire damage, so 9 damage to the door.
I would have
Okay.
taken that 5. You are a good person, IRL. I would have said 5 damage. Here it comes.
Usually if it's like just slightly tilted, I would, but that was full on like,
Yeah, I mean, I do worship the devil.
yeah.
All right, 2 big hacks at the door. It is still standing. And then we come to, let's see, that was on 16, so we drop down to 12, which is back to you, Omin.
Really? It's already, it's perfect. The spiritual weapon is,
So roll a d6 fire damage.
There you go.
Yeah. I was hoping that would
6.
happen.
What?
Well
Nice.
done.
Number of the beast.
yeah. But anyway, so but basically it's a bonus action for the spiritual weapon to strike. So 19 plus 5 is 24. This weapon of force hits for 5 points of damage.
Nice.
And then I think I'm just gonna can I just grab for my actual action, can I grab the haft of my maul and just try to use it to control this creature as a yoke to steer it?
Nice.
So go, where do you want to maneuver it, or what do you want to do?
Away
exactly?
from the door.
I see. So you're gonna try to push it away.
Yeah,
Go ahead and let's make a strength check.
you bet. I would love to make a strength check.
And I shall make one for
That
it.
shit's opposed.
Yeah.
Okay, how about 4? That's total. That's,
Okay. Yeah, you don't budget at all.
I try.
It is so sort of stuck to the floor, you're just not happy about that. It's like scraping gum off the
Yeah.
floor. All right. And so while you're struggling with that, the rest of you can see Omin struggling to push the creature back, but not succeeding. Jim.
But it looks like I'm close.
Do I think that I could thread a few magic missiles through the bars?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm gonna cast Jim's magic missile. 3 twisting missiles shoot out. The first one is a 13 plus 5.
That's it.
18's real good.
Second one is a 2 plus 5.
This is even. Nope.
And the last one is a 13 plus 5 again.
All right, 2 hits.
2 hits. Each one does 2d4 force damage. 2 and a 2 is 4. And the other one is a 4
Hey.
and a 3.
Wow.
Or whatever that adds up to. 4 and 3 is 11?
Well, no, all total.
Okay.
All total. Okay.
4 plus 7 is
I'm gonna
11.
trust you.
again.
You're
Yes.
like, I don't know about it, but I feel good about it.
Chunks of this mimic fly off, but it is still alive.
Okay.
And we come to both Certainty and Bobbie acting pretty much at the same time.
In concert.
I'm wondering what was it? Kamud?
Yeah. Oh, Kamada.
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 Can
Dr.
we,
Kamada.
Can we ask him to come and help too?
PhD.
Yeah, if you take the
I'll
you
bust
take the
the
door
door.
off the hinges. I'll
Talk to the puppet.
talk to
You'll
the.
do a little bit of PR.
I'm gonna run through this door with Chippy. Chippy, are you back?
Oh, yes, I am
The return, the triumphant return.
I think
was
Jeremy just
silent
couldn't
with
do the
Jeremy.
voice.
Yeah, that's how I wanted to do it. That's all I did.
here. Hey, didn't you hear my monologue?
Oh God, we missed out on great chip
did.
content.
Some evil force must have muted me.
Well, Chippy, we got a situation. We're gonna get through this door and help Omin.
Excellent.
All right, ready?
This door is no challenge for us.
Let us ride.
It's
11.
You hit the door.
yeah, this door is. Yeah.
That's 2d8. 4, And 4 is 8 plus 1d6 is 4. So that's 12.
Plus your
Plus
strength
3.
modifier, right? Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Plus 3.
Yes, the door splits in two and is
Done.
gone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
literally.
speak to Lord Kamada and just
Yeah.
say, my good Lord Kamada, I am sure you would hate to see one of your co-workers groped and grasped by the pseudopods of this foul creature. If you would be so inclined to dispatch this vermin that has taken up hold in this most holiest of places, good sir.
All right, go ahead and make a charisma persuasion check.
That's probably in your wheelhouse.
Yeah, and I think I still have friends up. But let's see.
Oh yeah, because you.
You've been chatting.
Yeah, I cast it when he was born.
Yeah.
It's a 16 on the die plus 3, 19.
Excellent. Yes. He says, right. And in his other hand, a fiery trident appears. Whoa. Just hurls this fire trident at the mimic.
Cool. I want one of those.
Trident?
All right, so he does 12 points of fire damage to it.
It's not bad.
And this,
Take it.
but it's still alive.
And the trident's not sticking out of it.
The trident is just destroys itself when it hits it. You see a burst of embers and the trident is gone.
This is a good trick.
This is very cool.
All right, now we come to the monsters. So,
Why did he say plural?
Yeah.
Well, they got this. Oh.
yeah, right.
Yeah, why did he say that?
Yeah, this is
So,
perfect.
Omin,
Yes.
in the middle of the room, you see there's this kind of filthy iron grate covering a
below?
section of floor.
Yeah.
Swelling up through the grate is a creature made of black tar.
Oh, no.
Man, these things are gross.
No.
We don't want any of these.
This sort of evil effluvium coalesces into a multi-taloned, hideous ooze creature.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's got talons.
And reaches out to grab you.
You're about to get slapped.
Yeah.
You're the one who ran in here to cry.
Natural 20.
This is your crying rock.
Horrible nap.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. This is your crying rock.
No,
Your
it is.
crying room.
Yeah, my crying realm.
We're just all in the doorway.
Watching.
Oh yeah, this is pay-per-view. I'm telling you, like, look in. You're getting a great show. Anybody in the doorway is getting a great show.
The frame
you
is just
swing
like
now, you
Omin
swing.
flying
Alright.
back and forth across
Yes,
the
exactly. You
floor.
can't even see me at the extreme edges of it.
Okay. What are you wearing currently?
Oh.
You know.
Coming off. Oh, you got
We were all
on.
wearing the cloaks.
Yeah,
right?
cloaks.
wizard robe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I am.
Yes.
And the
I'm
mask.
cloaked.
All right. And underneath your cloak, are you wearing any sort of armor?
Oh yeah, of course, absolutely.
Okay. It didn't roll well.
Oh no, a
So it
crushing
does-
pseudopod.
It does 7 points of bludgeoning damage,
Doesn't suck on
Okay.
me.
plus. I don't know. This is the part that smarts.
here.
The acid
Not the
damage.
claws? That's
The
not
acid
the-
damage.
You gonna die?
Yeah.
Oh no, again.
Yeah.
Shit.
Plus 24 acid damage.
Oh no!
24.
That's a lot.
You see that his garments just sort of get eaten away. And his armor actually gets partly eaten away as well, to the point that it now, its armor class is reduced by 1.
I told you to get naked.
So,
You're pauldron.
Well, I am.
He get
I'm
naked
also,
and lubed up.
I also did fall unconscious.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'll just.
So it just sort of
reduce.
peels away some of his armor that
my
dissolves.
God.
in
So
its
it's just
mass.
like he's still clothed, but just like he's on his stomach, but his butt cheeks are showing.
Yeah, it's like an assless chaps sort of situation.
It's ass armor. Yeah. All right. So the black tar creature has
Yeah.
done its thing.
It has.
The mimic, which is looking really, really hurt, and
Emotionally.
knowing that Omin is down, is going to leave Omin behind and shrink back and turn into ooze-like form and just slip through the grate.
It escaped.
But
Yes.
the weapons that were stuck in it stay.
Yes, and as it sort of dissolves down in, your maul
rests.
just comes to rest on the grate.
But as do I. I mean, I am now laying, I think, on the grate.
Yeah, it probably had like some tendrils, like sticky tendrils still attached to you, so it sort of
Dead,
drug
yeah.
you across the floor a little bit.
Right.
And so it has withdrawn, bringing us back to Evelyn. There's a big tar creature that has fastened itself onto Omin.
I'm gonna hit that with my battle axe. It really is, and I was trying to think if there's any way I could dispose of it without touching it, but not at this level. So,
Yeah.
ew, it's
Javelin, flaming javelin. Chuck them.
You're so smart.
Otherwise, it'll melt. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's such a great idea.
Chucking javelin
Yeah.
time.
what I'm gonna do?
these,
Yeah. Yeah.
Javelins. I can actually.
Pin 'em.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a javelin.
Okay.
So glad you love the rules.
8 plus 6 is 14 to hit with my flaming javelin.
That is it.
Hooray! That does a D6 plus 4, which is a 6 plus 4, which is 10, plus a D6 fire damage, which is a 6. 16.
Okay.
16 points off of one javelin?
Nice. So you did full damage to this creature. Your javelin sinks into it deep and then doesn't actually like come out because it dissolves.
No.
Oh, it just kind of goes in and then
Yep.
just
See, but that's
Yep.
the good gin.
flops
See, and I have
down.
3 javelins, and if I throw another one, then it won't be symmetrical with my cool flaming javelin look, so this is a problem.
You have to throw the right number of javelins. Right?
Symmetry.
Do I get another attack even if it's not melee?
Yeah, you have 2 attacks.
But I don't want my other javelin to get yucky.
Listen, I think the javelin's a great idea. I mean, the javelin is.
But will you buy me a new javelin?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
What if I throw a dagger at it? I don't care about
I
daggers.
use the company guard.
I have
Yeah,
a couple
that's fine, too.
daggers. I'm just gonna. I don't want to.
Oh yeah, I mean, I guess we might want these hot javelins for a worse character than this.
We can waste a dagger.
Yeah.
That's fine. I rolled a nat 1. So it doesn't eat my dagger, it falls at my feet.
Yes. Fair enough.
Oh,
Clank,
oh, I
clank.
want to throw it.
It's been a while since you practiced with your dagger.
Yeah, it hasn't happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great song.
It's a juggle.
All right. Omin, you have got a death save coming.
I'm ready.
Oh shit.
Man, I haven't rolled a death save in a minute.
Can't relate.
Yeah, it's basically a coin flip, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just a straight up D20 roll, and you want to get 10 or higher.
Yeah. 10.
All right. 1 success.
Success.
I'm feeling right. I'm feeling free.
Okay. But he's still sort of lying there, kind of half lifeless.
He's just on Omen?
Yeah, it sort of clung to
Over
Omin.
him,
Yeah.
and he's prone.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
But it's not its turn. It is Jim Darkmajiq's turn.
Is he, okay. So he's standing over prone Omen. Mm-hmm. Can I, are you in trouble?
No. I wouldn't worry. I got a good feeling. I think I can get through this without any immediate interventions on your part.
Okay. Well, I don't have a lot of options here. Can I make an illusion of Omen getting to his feet and like stepping over here? Just like, to the side.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So he gets up and dusts himself off.
But the Omin lying on the floor would still be there, right?
Sure. See what it thinks of that.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
just put something in front of it. You deal with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You consider it.
All right. So yeah, it's like spirit Omin just sort of wakes up from unconscious Omin, stands up, walks over a few paces.
Unless as a part of the illusion, I can invisibility him. Make that look like stone.
No.
Okay.
Is illusion...
All right.
Is the creature tantalized at all by the spiritual
You don't get the sense that the
apparition?
creature even sees the illusion.
What?
It doesn't have eyes.
have eyes.
Going off. What's the blood?
This goo.
Well, then I'm useless here. Sorry.
Yeah.
Step
See you
back.
guys.
No eyes. I'm done.
And scene. All right.
Wouldn't we haven't had a chance to talk to Omen, so we wouldn't know. Omen got eyes on this, yeah.
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 It has some kind of a little hole aperture in the front of it. But my guess is that it uses marbles as a form of currency, but we'll see.
We can probably see it, like
Yes.
now that we're
Yeah, it's
standing at
over
the
there for
door.
sure.
Yes.
Does anybody have them?
Absolutely.
Listen,
So
I
you do
had a
have marbles.
vision of a swaying three-headed snake statue. That looks...
Kind of snaky.
I do not trust
No
this
bet.
man. I love
Yeah.
you. You're wonderful. I don't trust you at all. That looks kind of... I don't know.
It's looking snaky, though.
It is
It-
looking
right?
snaky.
Yeah.
I'm not going in there with this thing.
Yeah,
No way.
No,
Because
I'm not gonna do that either.
as soon as we're about to get rid of it,
freaky.
it's just gonna bubble down anyway, and that mimic is probably gonna bubble up with full health, and then we're gonna be just doing this cycle. So we gotta do something else.
Yeah, we gotta activate this demon
I'm-
station.
It is
but-
Bobbie's turn
Yeah, it is your turn.
and Certainty's turn.
Oh shit! Yeah, twins.
Certainty
So-
does have marbles.
I do have I do have marbles.
If you run at me, can I, foot in the hand, launch you past them to this?
I have
and
a
you
question
marble in?
for the DM.
Yeah, it's worth trying.
I think Bobbie's just strong enough to do that without even a roll.
Yeah,
I would think.
I would just have you make an athletics check so that you land Certainty
I'm gonna
where you
inspire you.
intend to.
Okay.
I'm gonna say fastball special.
Without
Okay.
hurting her.
Okay.
So you get a d6 to this.
Oh, no, you don't.
One.
Shit balls.
How about
Throw her into the
How about
tar.
a one? How about an auto failure on a one?
With.
That's
I feel like.
inspiring ain't gonna do shit to that.
Yeah, there's no.
But I have a +5 athletics.
No.
No, the one.
A one. It's a one.
No, you're gonna get flung into this thing's mouth, and then you're just gonna. It's just gonna
gonna
close over
die.
you, and you're gonna disappear.
Oh.
You're gonna be digested.
This is why you don't use your friends as projectiles.
True.
All right.
It's like you guys didn't even see the film strip.
If I action surge, can we do that again?
No, because she's left
Because
her.
I've already,
She's gone.
You've thrown her.
I can't catch her by the ankle and whip her around somewhere else.
You're gonna end up killing her.
So the good news is you do actually succeed in getting her across the room. The bad news is you didn't get her high enough that this thing can't make an opportunity attack against her.
Okay.
You're gonna love this.
Does that count as my action though?
Yeah, that does.
What about? But I can still move.
I mean,
Yes,
could it
you absolutely
technically
can.
Jump in the way of this attack to save her.
I love you.
Big strong boy. Gotta do
We're
something.
manufacturing a very sophisticated
Yes.
meta
If
trick.
you would like to become the target
I would
instead,
love to
absolutely.
become the target.
All
Hey.
right.
And I'm strong.
Okay. So it rolled a 15.
Okay.
Does that hit your armor class?
Unfortunately.
Okay. So you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage
Okay.
plus the acid damage
Yeah, I'm not going in there.
plus 9
You know,
acid
this thing.
damage.
This is the worst.
5 plus 9.
5 plus 9 is 14 total.
No. Jones endurance.
Now you're talking.
1d12 plus 2.
Yeah, hit that reaction.
5 plus 2, 7.
So
I'll take 7.
excellent.
You man, that's like a lifesaver, but like IRL.
So you're flying through the air. You're thinking, "Oh my God, you
Yeah.
just threw me into this black tar."
Yeah.
But then suddenly, Bobbie has basically launched himself at the black tar.
We've practiced this at home a lot. This isn't the
really.
first time it's happened.
Yeah, but at home you're a trampoline.
Yeah,
This is
the
first
two
time.
buns are actually to cover lumps on my head from the failed times we've tried to do this type of
And you've
stuff.
still got some movement. And
Yeah,
stuff you can
we're
do.
the type of people that try to suplex each other like as a joke,
Got
you
you.
know? Yeah.
Like at home.
Yeah, at home.
Crack his knee in the face.
Yeah.
Have we ever been home? I don't think we've ever been home.
No, that's the whole reason we're here is because home burned down. So
Yeah.
you are now going to go hog wild, I guess, on this demon statue.
I think so.
Yeah, let's just start stuffing that hole.
Let's see what's in there.
What, don't
You know
say
what I
it. Don't say it like
I
that.
don't know what you're reacting to,
Don't
but
say it like
I would
that.
say there's a hole and you got to put something in there. Those are the rules.
Can I give it a
He's not
quick
wrong.
Shove your balls in there.
looky-loo, just to give it a quick eye? Is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
It certainly looks like a very arcane device, like it has possibly magical potential. And the hole in the basin is large enough for a marble
Really?
to fit in.
Okay. I pop in a marble.
Yeah. Okay. Tunk, 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 tunk,
Let's
tunk.
get the
It goes down.
gumball.
Yeah.
All right. Yep.
He said there was a gumball machine.
It flattens it and imprints Asmodeus.
Yeah,
symbol on it,
exactly.
And then spits it back out to you.
This
All
is
right.
really fun. I want to get all three.
And the mouths of the serpents just kind of open up a little bit, and each of them spits something into the bowl. And they roll around in there like roulette balls for a bit until they settle down, and you see that it is a pink, a purple, and a blue marble-sized sphere.
Hey, so you put one ball in, you get 3 balls back. Like,
That's a good
Infinite balls.
I feel like there's a
Yeah.
business model here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick them up.
Okay. They smell kind of fruity.
Hey,
They smell fruity.
yeah, it's like potion
Gumballs?
gumball.
Do the colors of these balls correspond with the colors
Of those
the
beams.
bows and what those rays do?
Yeah, purple was sleep, right?
Yeah,
Or was that the
purple.
one that
And the
poisoned
lights
us?
from the
There was
elevator too?
poison.
Yeah,
Charm.
I think we use this as thrown weapons.
Yeah, I think these are, yeah. a
Be a
bag,
sling.
almost like very close to a bag of tricks type
Yeah,
of situation.
actually,
Jim has
let's-
a sling.
Well, now we're fucking talking.
Take the shot.
Yeah. So it's purple,
I'm saying this
pink,
is
and
the
green.
best ever.
Yeah.
Because this will give you reach out and touch someone potential without
Reach
having to
out and
commit.
touch
Use all
it.
my slots.
Yeah. I'm saying, like, I mean, how are you with this sling?
I've never used it. So I guess we'll see. I mean, I have it as
You
equipment.
could
but
also catapult them, technically.
That's true.
And then
but
get
that's a
bludgeoning
spell slot.
damage and the
Yeah,
damage
but the
from-
amount of damage
Yeah,
between them
it'd,
all.
it'd be a nuke.
Also,
it'd be
if
a
they are
nuke.
gumballs, they may be ingestibles. They may be like you ingest
Edibles.
and get a. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true
Possibly,
because
yes.
it does smell fruity.
Yeah. Like, why would they flavor it if you're just gonna throw it?
That's
That's
true.
true.
That's true. Yeah, why waste it?
What were the
Because
colors?
it's impossible.
I think they were pink,
doesn't matter
purple,
down
and
here.
green.
Pink, purple, and blue.
Blue, pink, purple, and
We
blue.
don't know about the blue one.
We don't
We're
know
gonna have
about
to
blue.
experiment.
Colors.
No, we don't know the blue.
Which one smells the best?
The purple.
Great.
Oh yeah, Concord.
Fuck it. I'm pop it in my mouth.
What?
We've had great results so far from eating stuff.
It's a gumball.
Oh!
Okay.
All this.
At least I didn't fucking throw that at
Think
you.
about the fucking bows. Think about the fucking bows, though.
I turn around and say to Bobbie, it's gum!
Oh, can you feel okay? You feel different? Can you do something now?
I can blow bubbles?
And what do those bubbles do?
Oh.
Do it,
Blow a bubble?
dude. This is Willy Wonka shit.
Is it?
Yeah. Fizzy
You turn
lifting
into a
drink.
blueberry.
Yeah. I want it now.
Bobbie, the black tarry creature attacks you again.
Again?
We're still
Yes.
playing D&D, I guess.
This is the last attack was an opportunity attack. This is its regular attack.
F. I should have saved the.
So that was you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage, and you take 16 points of acid
And you take
damage.
Chris Perkins damage.
So it's 21 total.
You jump me on the ground.
No.
Cool.
I got 2 points left. I can
Jeez,
just-
Tank.
Barb.
Yeah.
Okay. This is getting kind of surreal.
It is though. It is though. At least we've got.
And our big gambit has yielded candy.
It's been a 0. It really has been.
What is this statue? It has like a mouth.
Yeah,
On it,
it's
right?
just this sort of gaping gargoyle statue tucked in a corner, and it's got some sort of cobwebs strung across its wings.
Does it eat the gum?
That's what
I
I'm
think
wondering.
we are.
Yeah.
I think we are thinking
Way
way
too
too far
hard.
into this,
That's
and
my
that
fault.
we're gonna. No, it's not. No, it's not your
Turned
fault.
to high level IQ.
No, it's not your fault because that looks like it would have something other than gum.
Also, there were like holy symbols being made in
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
We have every reason to believe that something cool is happening.
Is this a Coraline situation where they chisel the candy and it turns into the holy symbol? I don't know.
There are also like very specific colors. I feel like there's still something here.
Why don't we ask?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I just nudge.
Is this just a break room?
We should have asked
Yeah.
him 10 turns ago.
Kamada, are the gumballs just gumballs?
Yeah, right. Gumballs, mate.
Yeah, do they do anything other than
Dwarves love them.
they're just like a treat?
Yeah,
No magical properties, no poison.
I don't know about that.
Oh, okay. Have you ever seen anyone eat one?
Oh yeah, they're chewing gum all the time.
Oh, they're chewing gum all the time.
We're gonna have to see what happens next turn, I guess.
I'm just sitting there chewing my gum.
Is there anything else you know about this room that you could tell us that we don't have to guess?
Yeah, how do we kill this thing quickly? Before it kills us.
Because I feel like there's definitely some OSHA situations going on with this grate and the slime.
Also,
Well, yeah, it's like concentrated evil, mate.
Yeah, I mean that's tracking.
They chain them to the walls, but they give them gum.
It's got to
telling
be
you,
like
dude.
a stimulant or something.
This
Death by snoo situation.
this work environment.
Like they're chained up and forced to probably birth strange creatures, but they give them gum?
Yeah. So it's not all bad. I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
that's what I'm hearing.
You might want to don, the holy symbols to complete your ensemble.
I wanted to wear one.
Let's get the chains.
I
Thanks,
wanted to
DM.
wear one before, and then I was like, "That's weird." I need to try to make the case that I'm not bad, and so I left it over there. Anyway,
This is why we have friendly sources.
exactly. If
Yeah.
someone could put one of those on me, that would.
It might come in handy when you get to the temple.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then we can eat the bull cheese.
That's not a priority.
That's, yeah.
Well, for those of us
We are
with
in
two
the middle of a
health.
fight, just as a reminder. I
Holy
also asked
symbol.
Kamada, like, if you want to keep participating, that would be great. But I will. Ooh, I really don't want my weapons to be.
Yucky.
Oh,
Yucky.
I almost forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me. Bobbie,
Uh,
you're wearing armor, right?
Oh, the acid?
no, I thought you're naked. That's why you only.
Oh, you have
that's why
any
have
armor
such a
on?
low AC.
I just have the stuff on.
Oh,
the,
great.
The robes and the
Yeah,
mask.
so that's all you, those get sort of eaten away.
So now if I put the chains on, it's not gonna do.
Right.
I think most of the chain is the big part. I would put one on there.
you just decided
That's the complete ensemble.
It's
Just the
naked,
chain.
titties out with a
Yeah.
chain.
Titty's
Yeah.
been out, but now pants are hurting.
Yeah.
Is there any like when the mimic blew up? Is there any pieces like debris about?
Yeah, there's little bits of goo from where it was struck.
I want to find the nearest piece of wood. Oh, we broke the door. There's pieces
Yes.
of the wooden door.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick up a piece of the wooden door. I'm gonna light it on fire,
Okay.
and I'm gonna chuck it at the tar.
Okay.
So athletics.
No, it would be a ranged attack
Okay.
with an improvised weapon, so you have disadvantage.
Okay, and I use my proficiency bonus. Uh-oh, my character sheet disappeared.
Well, actually, it would just, never mind disadvantage, you just wouldn't use your proficiency bonus, so it's your dexterity.
Oh.
Add your dexterity to the roll.
Okay, so 9 plus my dex is 1, so 10.
That hits.
Cool. And how much damage does a flaming stick do?
We'll say a D4 fire.
Okay.
Hot.
Hot stuff.
4.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Now we're talking.
I'm just
Yes.
You
I'll throw another
you
one.
have to get it. You have to run out and get it.
Yeah.
And then
Yes.
you run back in.
That's 16 plus.
Hit.
Yeah. And so that will do 4.
Yes.
Very good. Okay.
That's the highest number on there.
Oh, I forgot the Omin was still on the ground.
Oh, he is.
He is still on the ground, and it is, in fact, his turn. Death save.
He's fine. He's doing well. Natural 20. Oh, does that mean he's alive?
Yes, you wake up with a hit point,
See, I knew it was fine.
See?
and you have your full action round.
It's very, very good. So this thing stays chomping on
Bobbie.
on Bobbie and also on weapons and cool stuff. Mm-hmm. How many of these unholy symbols can I get and put on people?
Well, there are 5 intact ones, and then another 5 that haven't been finished yet.
Perfect. Well, I mean, we'll do arts and crafts later.
Yeah.
For now, I'm just saying, like, in my action, how many of these? Like, I don't know what percentage of an action putting a necklace on someone is.
It's just an object interaction, right? So it wouldn't be an action, would it?
You'd be able to do one
Yeah.
as a free object.
Okay.
Object
Well, here,
action.
then I'm gonna do.
But you can scoop them all out.
Yes, exactly. I'm gonna get them all on the arm, and then I'm gonna sort of like maitre d' this situation from here on out. So I'm gonna throw one on myself,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna get centrally located so that people can
Grab 'em, Buffy.
secure these. This season's most desired accessory.
All right. Jim.
Just gum, huh? I wonder if that's the case.
You want to try one?
Well, I don't know that I do, but
I'm loving this sling thing. Like,
I'm wondering if I could fling one with catapult out of the basin there into the monster, and just like I just want to see what happens.
Oh, okay.
Which one?
So the
Purple
colors
or
that are
pink?
left are purple and pink.
Yeah.
yeah.
Strawberry.
sorry,
or
I
no,
ate the
blue and
purple
pink.
one, yeah.
Yeah.
raspberry or
Pink.
strawberry?
Because you got more marbles, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's go
Yeah, I
with
got one of
strawberry.
We can
Yeah.
crank
All
out
right.
more of these.
So yeah, you fling a gumball at this thing. Go ahead and make a ranged attack roll.
So is that plus my proficiency?
Yeah.
6 plus 2.
8.
It's 8.
8.
That hits.
Oh, great.
It's got an AC of 7.
He's moist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice and slow. So yes, you hit it. When the gumball sinks into this evil mass, you see it just starts freaking out.
It hates it?
It hates
gum?
it. It hates it. It hates the goodness. of sweet,
maybe
sweet
it's
chewing gum.
protective.
And so it
So
just
the door
chocolate.
stays safe.
it just starts digesting it, and then immediately you see it begins to spasm and get brittle and fall apart into pieces, and then it just sort of collapses into a lifeless mass.
There we go.
Nice.
There we go.
I'm the king of the world.
Dude, this is incredible. I'm saying let's get a bunch of these.
Yeah.
Let's just put a couple more marbles in.
Yeah.
And then just start dropping them down the grate. And they can think about this down there for a little while we figure this place out.
But I feel like if you're chewing it, you're safe from evil because that's why all the dwarves working here wouldn't get eaten by the top.
That's
They were
true.
chewing
Yes!
gum all the time.
Chewing gum.
No, it's gum time.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
It's gum time.
Pop
it's
in
time
a couple
for a
more
treat.
marbles. I dispense the gum.
Each marble you put in gives you 3 gumballs.
That's right.
Is there a banana one?
So how many marbles do you want to?
Oh, I really like these marbles. They're made out of gems.
But we know where to get them.
Yeah.
And that's on the first level.
How big are the gumballs in comparison to the marbles?
They're the same size.
So we could use a gumball to get 3 gumballs.
You can use a marble to get. Oh, I see. You can put a gumball in
the
the
same
gumball
size.
machine and see what happens.
You're worrying about the ultimate scam?
You know me.
Are you
You did
just
say the perpetual ball.
This is what I'm talking about.
Perpetual ball theory.
Yeah.
3,
That is pretty
9,
great.
12,
Yeah.
18.
Just try one. I mean, it's,
Yeah, we have one gumball left. I think we have the pink one.
Yeah.
I'll pop the pink one in the marble slot.
Okay. It goes tumbling down, tumbling down, tumbling down, and then there's sort of arcane noise, and then the machine breaks down.
God damn it.
This is what we
Okay.
get for cheating.
you motherfucker.
God damn it. So now we
Gum
have
gets
no
the
gum?
works.
That's the risk we take.
We have no gum now.
You have gum?
Kamada?
Can we just
Shake it.
carry your
I
gum
have
up?
it in my mouth. I'm not staring it.
Bless you.
Bahigro.
Here, I'm saying you do have a pick, and it does do extra damage against physical objects. We're getting these fucking gumballs by hook or by
Are
crook.
you sure that they're in there? They could be like magically produced.
We can get them out as it is.
Well,
Well, maybe Kamada knows how to fix it. You know, take the panel
Has
off.
this everything
Service.
gotten gummed up before?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure that
Yeah.
some dwarf accidentally put a gumball
I
in.
Yeah,
guarantee
I'm
it.
sure
They're
that's
trying to run
happened
some kind of
before.
weird scam
Yeah.
to get unlimited gumballs.
we were just
But
accident
it
here.
It's
makes-
insane.
But it was a good idea.
Yeah,
That was a good idea.
it breaks down all the time.
How do you fix it?
Oh.
You get a mechanic.
You gotta call somebody in.
Do you know a mechanic?
I know many mechanics. Unfortunately, none of them are here.
Well, you,
What do they normally use? Like Smith's tools?
You ever
to-
watch him do it?
And there's a bunch of they're tools in the smithy.
Oh, the lock.
oh, yeah, absolutely.
Do you know the password to get through the lock?
Yeah, just go straight through the side
I
of
mean,
the
you
wall.
could do that too.
The dwarves used a chime.
Oh,
Chime.
what did it sound like? Like do do do.
Ding dong, kind of, long noise. Yeah, that's it. You got it.
No, that's it. That's the one.
Yeah, just like that.
Like they sing it?
No, it's like a metal chime.
A chime. Oh, I have that. Hold on.
Like you just hit
Do
something
you,
metal on
you
the
literally
metal
have a
of the door?
chime?
Yeah. I'm a
have a
bard.
chime?
That's
a
right,
chime opening?
actually. You do have the...
Yeah, I have a tiny war gong and some yeah. I go up there and go ding, 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 ding.
Jim starts playing the drums. He doesn't really understand what's going on.
He's like, you know what? Let's finally.
Just thinks we're jamming.
About time to shine.
Yeah.
Bonding. Uncle.
Yeah. The doors still appear to be locked.
Oh.
Maybe
okay.
try the pick now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would it be a problem, since we can't get through that door, if I just tunneled through to the other side? Would that cause any issues? do you
Oh,
think,
like just
down here?
go through the wall, you mean?
Oh, yeah, I'm asking.
He's asking Kamada.
Kamada. Is that going to be a problem? Is that going to upset you? Anybody down here? You cool with that?
Nah,
Perfect.
there's nobody here.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
Just come straight through.
okay.
I love Kamada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kamada is definitely a bro.
He's great. Before I do that, I should heal myself. I have 2 hit points.
Yeah. And I say, listen, I think it'd be a great idea for everyone to wear these wicked and heinous,
Oh, I'm not doing that.
unholy symbols.
Yeah.
No,
It's just a
I'm
good idea.
Yeah. Speaking of, I walk over the grate. I pick up your maul.
Oh.
Your wicked, unholy symbol.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
Also remember for healing, you did pick up 2 healing potions.
And you used one.
I
used
fed
one?
one with
Great.
her. Yeah,
Okay.
so
Used one.
I have 1 hit point, and I need to take that north.
Should we, Since
So
our
while you
clothes
work on the
our
wall-
clothes got messed up,
Yeah.
should we go get full new outfits to make this stuff work?
Yeah, we might as well.
I'll put a symbol on.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Thank
draw
you.
the line at the rope.
Thank you.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
reasonable. I mean, it's reasonable to
So you're kinda like
wear,
going in this
and
way?
it looks good.
Yes, but I would like to get a full new outfit before we tunneled.
Got it.
So
You know what's in there. Yeah.
All right. So all of you now have full regalia.
Okay.
well,
And we're looking great.
Yeah, except for
Partial
Evelyn.
regalia.
Just the rope. I'm not.
Just the rope.
I draw the line.
No devil mask. No
Clothes
evil,
are
no
one
evil
thing.
symbol of Asmodeus dangling around your
Clothes
neck.
are one thing. That's just fashion. Holy symbols are another thing. We're not. No.
Okay.
Not doing that.
I don't really. I'm not a religious person. I pop it on. There's one
Same.
trinket. That's all the same to me.
I'm drawing a line. There's been a lot of lying happening here, and I'm just feeling
Well-
a little bit unsafe.
Yeah, I mean,
Honestly.
and I think that is correct, and I feel lied to as well. So that's me too. Basically.
The devil does lie.
Same.
page.
Yeah,
Very
he
good.
keeps lying. It's weird. He has to stop.
That's why you shouldn't
I'll tell
align
him next time I'm
yourself
worshiping him. I'm going to be like, "That's
with
enough."
them.
I like to use my second win just to get some HP back.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
You want this potion?
I feel like that brings us back from death.
No,
Should we save it?
Any
no,
healing
no,
does.
it's just a healing thing,
Oh.
but it's nice. But the
mind me.
cool thing about the potion is that
Yeah.
anybody can
Anybody
use
can
it.
use it.
Okay, then yes. I would love to use that potion. Yes,
Don't
I'm gonna
like
use
that.
The
Oh, I
vial.
fucking
bug?
Oh, I but them. Oh,
Chris, why is it so big?
Why is it so big?
oh.
So when you start punching through, the wall just crumbles as Chippy knocks it down into a pile of rubble.
And it's
So
this
you got
bug of
this
the
pile
year.
of rubble kind of here that you have to climb over to
Yeah.
get into the room. But you see that there are two active forges with bull-like symbology, these big sort of bull crests on top of the forges. You can see smoke coming out of the bull's nostrils
course.
as the flames are just cooking there. The floor of this smithy is littered with shrapnel, like bits of twisted metal, as well as you can see the walls are lined with tools that a smith would use to craft really cool stuff, like this thing. It is a fully articulated
Bug.
iron cave cricket, or cricket, basically. And it's just parked there.
It's not mad.
No,
Makes
It's
me
not living,
itch.
right?
it doesn't appear to be, no. So it's either a really interesting sculpture or it's possibly some sort of construct.
Maybe it's a mechanic. Ask it.
Yeah. I open it up. I say, "Thank you very much." Exactly. Obviously, we should just initiate a dialogue. Cricket, listen. There's a problem with the gumball machine. If you could, I know that you've been busy in here, and obviously we're going to do everything we can to make sure that the wall is becomes erect. But
Nice.
if you could please come in and fix this gumball machine, it got messed up. It's not something that we did, but it did happen, and we would like it to unhappen. So, let me know if there's any way I can help you do that.
The cricket does not acknowledge you at all.
Is there anyone else in the room?
Is there an on switch on the cricket somewhere?
Yeah, can I climb over
Isn't it
there?
in a weird
Yeah.
place?
Do I see I'm looking to see if there's something like a saddle.
It looks like you could actually ride it.
Yes. Now we're
I
talking.
throw a leg over.
All right. All right. So as you do, the thing responds to you.
Now we're talking.
And you can use the antennas basically to steer this walker thing around. And actually, you also think you can get it to jump, although you're not sure you want to
How
jump
high
too
is the
high.
ceiling? Yeah.
Yeah.
The ceiling's about 30 feet high.
Hey.
Is there anything up there?
Yeah, do I see anything?
Just a vault, just
Another
vaulted.
gumball machine that
Yeah.
works?
No.
I'm just gonna see what the jump is like.
Okay.
I just want to go hop, do a little
Yeah,
hop.
you're able to get almost as high as the ceiling. With this sort
Yeah.
of vertical hop.
Just touch the ceiling.
I'm just going around in circles in there.
All right.
Just right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys,
Yeah.
guys.
This is actually
Guys.
And
incredible.
it's making sort of grinding noises as it moves, just because it's iron on iron.
Yeah.
And, it's
Absolutely.
articulated, but it's a noisy thing.
Do I see
And
any way
actually,
to-
sometimes it shrieks so loud, it's almost like a cricket sound.
Okay, I was gonna say, can I make the cricket sound?
Yes.
And nothing happens.
Rub those iron
Yes.
legs together.
Yes.
Here, so now that it's out, I'm gonna maneuver around in here
Yeah, I'm just riding around.
Oh yeah, you're just going everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm gonna basically just dig around in here. I'm gonna take a real close look at these forges
Okay.
in an effort to find the.
Obsidian?
Well, yeah. I mean, the fantasy scenario is my guess. It's in this cheese machine.
Yeah, it's still worth looking in the fiery hot embers because you know.
Or the bull.
Yeah, or the bowl. I thought about that too.
All right.
Impossible milk.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're looking
Impossible
around.
burgers.
Yeah.
You hear a voice.
Yeah.
You're not sure if it's in your mind or if it's actually heard.
Yeah.
But nobody else seems to register it. It says something in Dwarvish, which you don't understand.
Oh no.
Right.
No, but I can try. So does anybody know? Does anybody know Dwarvish?
No.
Dwarvish? Anybody? Dwarvish.
And then it says in common.
Well, I say, but you could have started in common.
He's probably used to dealing with dwarves.
That would have saved us a lot of time.
Yeah.
And I say, I have every intention of getting out. I didn't want to be here to begin with.
The sound seems to be coming from one of like the far wall, and when you look over
over
there
here.
in the sort of the shadows cast by the glow, that there's what you think might be like a dwarf hiding there, but then it's not entirely there. It looks like it's just maybe made of a little bit of smoke.
Mist.
Yeah.
Wisp.
He vapes.
Yeah, he's got the ohms.
Yeah.
He's doing something with cotton.
Yeah. And then there's like, you can almost see just little glowing red eyes in where the head of this smoke ghost
Yeah, I say,
is.
I've got great news for you, Ghost. I don't want to be here. In fact, I want to be here even less than you want me to be here. I'm trying to find a black rock. My guess is that a black rock materialized here at some point recently, and that's why everything here is fucked up, and that's why you're back here in the corner. The sooner you help me find this black rock, the sooner you can do whatever the fuck you're doing back here.
All right. You are wearing an Asmodeus
I am.
paraphernalia. I would like you to make a persuasion check with
Regalia.
advantage.
Persuade. Oh, +5? Oh, shit. All right, let's get it. Well, that sucks.
You have advantage, so you can roll.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So 3 + 5 is 8. I mean, it's not terrible, even at the base.
Yeah.
Still very good, honestly. Okay, now we're talking about 19.
All right. He's on board, and he says,
I see. It would have been in the last few days.
"We used it to power the construct."
Is this your? Which construct? Is this like the bug, the insect, or the milk bowl?
The insect.
I say, well, I assume it's a very straightforward matter to extract the.
It can be removed.
Okay. Is there like a button, a lever? We're gonna reach down underneath.
He
Feel
basically he tells you that you have to basically unfasten. You have to unfasten the front end from the back end.
Gotcha. Decouple.
Yep, decouple.
Here, this is so. The thing that's terrible about this is that now. It's that my guess is that Jim is having the time of his life.
But now when you come back in, Jim is actually laying on it and he's just petting it.
Oh, is it your butter glider?
Yeah.
I'm like, ask him if he's a mechanic.
Yeah. I say no. I say. I mean, obviously, I don't want to put you out. My guess is that maybe holding things, manipulating things,
is impossible.
is going to be real hard for you. Absolutely. I can't bring you on as a consultant for this, obviously. I say, well, man, I look around in here because there's like tools on the walls and stuff like that. I'm like, what tool would you recommend?
He will point out 3 different tools that you can use to decouple the front half from the back half.
Perfect. Oh God.
Can you get some tools?
This is the
for
hardest challenge of all.
The gumball machine.
That's what I'm
too?
saying, the gumball machine.
Yeah, and I'm like, is there any way we can fix the gumball machine? Is that
Give it a good kick.
Yeah?
That's what I wanted to do.
No, I come around the corner to Bobbie and I say, I've got great news for you. I mean, I got the best news you're going to hear all day. You ready? Go kick that machine.
Certain move. I take off and just running drop kick this machine.
But like a Mike Hagar,
Yeah.
like final fight.
Flat back in the air, my feet are just barreling towards it.
Yeah. All right, you hear like another thunk, thunk, thunk sound.
Oh, it just got stuck. It got stuck.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Nothing happens, but
Yes.
If you have
but we
another
do have
marble-
a system by
I
which
put in 4 of my marbles.
Do
That's
one
it.
marble and try another gumball?
No, Bobbie. What if
No.
What if the machine chews it up and then it gets gummed up down there, literally, and then a kick won't fix it? We got lucky this time.
Omin, can it get gummed up?
Yes, Lord Kamada said it breaks all the time.
Yeah, it's a piece of shit, Bobbie.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's
We gotta be gentle
it's
with
a
it.
vending machine in
Yeah.
hell. So
I just want you to have your marbles. I don't want you to have to lose out on something you hold so dear.
yeah, and I
I'm
walk.
gonna help you get that fucking cheese, dude. I love
I
you.
walk out with my tools, and I say, "It's just gum." There's nothing. There's certainty. It's just. This has been an issue, all right. Since you were this high, since you were knee high to a demonic iron grasshopper, it's just gum. It's a cricket.
But it's good gum.
It's magical gum.
It's yummy gum.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right.
It killed the
Yeah.
monster.
And now I got
You were
12
dead at the moment.
pieces of gum. So
Listen, it's like okay, all right, sure. Now it's like, but you. I feel like just as a ratio. I mean, I think I taught you better than this, but let's just run through it.
yeah,
3 gumballs for 1 gemstone.
yeah.
Gems aren't going to do us any
I
good if we
can,
die here.
I can earn more gems. There's a cave full of gems. Is there a cave full of gumballs that you know of?
I've never seen that.
Never seen a gumball cave.
Not once.
You know what?
Yeah.
You're all right.
Yeah, it's almost
Yeah,
like
no.
sometimes I understand deals better than you,
yeah.
and I don't make them with infernal beings.
Well,
but
hey-
you know, it's okay. It's fine.
Listen, if it's any consolation to you. No, you're not gonna like anything I have to say. And then I'm gonna I'm gonna walk around,
He just keeps leaving.
yeah, every day, and I'm gonna say, Jim is just please give me the fullest, most robust description that you can give me
right now,
of
Jim
the
is-
level of joy.
Now Jim is laying on his back, arms behind his head, and the cricket is softly sort of wrote a little tune. They're just enjoying each other's company.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up and see if I can manipulate
The teats.
Yeah, there's basically a lever on the side of the contraption.
Hey.
So you
Oh.
turn it on, basically.
Ooh, can I pop that vial real quick, just in case?
Yeah, it's 2d4
Okay.
plus 3.
Right now, I am also gonna cast a healing spell on myself, so I don't die immediately.
I'm going to go look at the bull.
The bull
I grew
looks
up
at
on-
you and it's alive. And,
Is it okay?
It doesn't look particularly happy, no.
I think that we should set this bull free.
Is there a breathing creature? in
Yeah,
there?
and this seems like abuse to me.
I walk up and
yeah,
I cast Speak with Animals.
Evelyn can't deal with this shit.
No, she grew up on a ranch. She doesn't like animal suffering.
Hey, but are you like the cricket or are you?
When you sort of get close to it, it starts to get kind of jittery and upset. And stamps its iron.
He's up.
There.
Ease up. Oh yeah, Evelyn is
Yeah.
the angle.
I'm like petting his little head a little bit.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check, either of you, and
Yeah.
the other person can help to give them advantage.
Well, I was gonna just speak with them because I can cast Speak with Animals.
Yeah.
Does speak with animals affect beasts only?
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Let me see
It's
here.
some kind of construct.
It's okay. I got a 23 persuasion.
There we go. Yeah, no,
just
it's just beast
Creature.
actually.
You're
yeah.
pretty sure this is, although this looks like a bull, it's not truly a beast, it's some other kind of class of creature.
But you've managed to
18
befriend
plus
it
5.
immediately.
All right. Yes, you see that it gets a little bit worked up and this sort of green mist sort of coils up out of its nostrils. Green mist. But you sort of calm it down and it settles down a bit and just sort of stands there with these tubes fastened to it.
While I'm like, chilling it out,
Yeah.
maybe you could disconnect the bull from the machine.
Easy to do.
I'll look over at Bobbie.
There's still cheese in there.
There's
He can
cheese.
eat the cheese.
Okay, yeah. It's okay.
Decouple.
He's not happy.
I'm gonna very deftly try to unhook it.
Go make a sleight of hand check. Dexterity sleight of hand.
Okay.
Oh, I can't wait to see this.
That's a 13 plus 2, so...
Yeah, you do it.
Team.
Yeah, 15.
The bull creature is no longer attached to the device.
I'm gonna try to lead it.
It will follow you down.
Do.
And it's really heavy. Like when it goes down those steps, it clonk,
clang.
clonk, clang,
The
clonk.
stuff's like chipped.
Yes.
Does the armor seem like connected to it or
Yeah.
put upon it?
It looks like it has natural armoring.
Impossible.
I'm gonna ask it what its name is.
It does not seem at all
I'm gonna say
sophisticated enough.
Howard. That's a very nice name.
All right, Howard.
And then I'm gonna try throwing a leg over and riding it.
Okay.
Dude, you guys are having a great time.
Yeah. So it is a little recalcitrant at first, but yeah, you can get it to stomp around.
Awesome. Do a little like pat on the flank and
Yeah.
Howard and I are besties now.
Yeah.
Nice.
You said there was a lever to turn on.
Yes.
Yeah.
So rich.
I feel like you should.
You know it's creamy.
Yeah. Do you think you should get eyes on the stone first, just in case this goes bad? Then we can just touch it and
I
get
think
out?
that's fair. I'm gonna say, so hey Jim, what do you?
I'm brushing it now. You know where I got a brush?
No, and it has no hair.
No, it's steel. I'm just.
And it's just shrieking as it goes down the steel plates.
Yeah.
Hey,
She's so soft.
yeah, she is. Look, I wanted to talk to you about a grasshopper is a big responsibility, buddy. And
I know, but I'm ready. I've been thinking about this a long time. I can feed it because it doesn't eat.
yeah,
But you just said you weren't ready for kids.
Well,
And
this is
kind of
but
like
this isn't a kid. This is a stepping stone to a kid. A lot of people get pets, they learn. I can't take care of something. Am I responsible? Like,
Pets
this
are
is-
kids, though.
Yeah.
They're your fur babies.
yeah.
Please. I'm ready.
No, so I have bad news. I was talking to Kamada,
Yeah.
and she's
Kamada's like right there.
sick. Yeah.
And Kamada's like,
She's sick. She's sick, buddy.
Why are you saying that? Why are you saying that?
There's something. She's not doing well.
Okay. But she's gonna be okay. Like, we can still have time with her.
Yeah, I say, you know what? I take a step back and I say, I want you to talk to her. I want you to tell her the things that you always wanted to say.
Mechanical cricket. I'm not good with people, and I never really had a friend. But I feel like in the short amount of time that we've known each other, we really connected. And sorry I can't save you. I wish I could.
You good?
Yeah.
Evelyn's crying.
I go fucking nuts.
Is the cricket just like screaming as this is happening?
sure, yes. Peeling plates off. It's screaming, it's
holding Jim back.
squealing.
Jim is just crying.
It's okay.
And I reach in and I'm just like, I'm just waving my arm around in there trying to find the,
Pulling out.
yeah. Oh, that's not it.
Yeah, so once you sort of decouple it, it kind of breaks in half. And
It sprays out on
and
this black ichor.
yes, exactly. This black oil comes out, and then this thing just sort of clunks down where its heart used to be. And it's this, black piece of obelisk.
I pick up some of the pieces and I just kind of put them by the cricket. I just kind of lay it. I just kind of pile them up on top. And I say, honestly, I think she's honestly my prognosis. She's back.
Bobbie, seeing this all play out, very sad for Jim.
Yeah.
I'd say. I understand. I've been through a similar,
Yeah, it's like, I mean, not like
not the same,
Exactly the same, maybe.
but similar enough.
Close enough. It was like a real animal.
I know what you're going through. If you need to talk about it later, but they find the lever and pull.
When you do, there's some Tesla coil action up top here as lightning bolts begin to arc.
Dark energy.
Exactly, here. And you hear this kind of churning noise inside, and then there's a horrible grinding sound. It stops, it shudders, it shakes, and all of the plates begin to shiver and reverberate in a way that doesn't make you feel great.
Touch that chunk, touch that chunk, touch it.
I think it's gonna blow.
You think so?
I think it's gonna blow.
Yeah.
That would be impossible.
One of the plates sort of flies off.
Okay.
And you just sort of duck out of the
We
way.
gotta go. It's gonna.
it's stuck in the wall.
It's
Yes,
gonna
and
blow.
then this large mass of string cheese just sort of shoots out like a spider web and attaches itself to a wall.
You say, get it.
Yeah, I'm immediately grab it. I grab as much as I can as I see Omin go in to touch it. It's like this slow motion.
Like a taffy pull.
Yes, so you start pulling on this stuff, and it's just, you know how it is, right? It just gets longer and longer and longer. You're just like reeling it and reeling it.
I'm
and
wrapping it around my arms.
You're pulling more and more of it out, and the rest of you are watching this, and you realize he's pulling a creature out,
Touch that chunk.
out of the bin.
Hand.
But I'm looking at him. Guys, look, this is great, huh?
And it
You
is-
can't see the mouth opening on it.
Yeah, exactly, and it's like a string cheese golem. that's
Elemental?
Just pulling, elemental that's pulling itself out of
Howard,
this
don't look.
device.
Hand on the chunk.
Oh, you're gonna
Yeah.
We're leaving.
You're gonna take the chunk?
Yeah.
You're like, please let us go now. Let us go now. Please let us go now. Yes, and this stinging headache overcomes you as you take the chunk into your custody, and you are all spirited away to the next level. And there's a large snapping sound as the cheese strand breaks, and you've got a big chunk of it wrapped around you.
Okay, we still got some.
Yes. Yeah. So, but you depart before the string cheese elemental
Before
attacks.
the mouth part of
Do
it.
you guys know that
Yes.
string cheese is just mozzarella cheese?
Yes.
Yeah.
I did too.
I did too, and I have for a while.
Just glad that we all knew that.
Yeah.